You know, they said AI would make us smarter. And maybe it did for about 5 minutes. Then we gave it our emails, our tweets, our DMs, and our brains slowly began to degrade, or rot if you're also on TikTok. Let's start with the emails. Remember when we used to write them? Not great literature, sure, but they had flavor, some edge, maybe a typo or two that screamed, yes, I'm human. Now, for our last conversation, hope this message finds you well. I wanted to follow up on the below. See? Every email sounds like it was written by a committee of corporate drones. We've traded clarity for compliance, personality for politeness, wit for risk-averse corporate slurry. Then there's social media. People used to joke, rant, overshare. And now they ask ChatGPT to make it sound more professional. You know, when you want to say, I just got fired, I'm gonna scream. AI rewrites it to navigating unexpected career transitions, grateful for the learnings. We're not expressing ourselves anymore. We're formatting our emotions for LinkedIn, threading carefully not to step on anyone's toes. The comment section used to be the Wild West. Some replies were brutal, hilarious, unfiltered. Now, we use AI to write replies like, thank you for your perspective, I appreciate your input. Even when someone just said, you're living proof that evolution hit undo, your product sucks, AI will reply, thank you for your feedback, we're continuously improving. AI has turned everyone into a polite Brit with HR training. Even trolls are starting to sound, well, reasonable. We used to fear AI becoming too smart, but what if the real danger is us becoming too dumb? We don't think, we prompt. We don't write, we prompt again. We don't write code, we do the vibe coding thing. It's not just outsourcing work anymore, it's outsourcing our souls. Imagine this, it's 2037. You've got an AI implant. Everyone's got one. Designed in California, made in China. It helps us talk, think, work, flirt, whatever. Now, here's this guy. He walks into a cafe. Barista says, hey, what can I get you? He freezes, because his implant's battery just died. He's unable to say, matcha latte. He sweats, panics. Barista, sir? He wants a matcha, but his internal language module is offline. He hasn't spoken unaided since 2029. See where this is going? AI is starting and finishing our sentences and fills in everything in between. Eventually, it might be the only one talking, because if you don't practice thinking, you forget how to think. If you don't argue, joke, or write without help, you lose your voice, even if it's still technically there. There have been studies about losing 50% of our muscle mass after 2 weeks of lack of movement. How long does it take to lose the ability to think if we don't use our brains? Any studies on this? Or is this AI-augmented world the big research that's being done in front of our eyes? So no, AI won't make us stupid. We beg it to make us stupid. One polite reply at a time, one make this sound better at a time, until eventually we find ourselves in the world of WALL-E. Unable to move without our machines, unable to think if the battery of our AI implant dies. When everything sounds smart, no one has to be. Anyway, I wrote the script myself. It probably has a few flaws, and that's the point. My accent is probably weird at times. I could have used a synthetic voice, would have saved me hours, but I won't. I don't want to end up like those dead fish-eyed avatars some influencers now use, with those unnatural jump cuts that make them look mid-exorcism. Okay, if you like this, say something real in the comments. Don't use ChatGPT. If you didn't, I don't care. Switch over to some AI-generated channel and enjoy the exorcism. Cheers.